All praises, all honor, all glory be unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutation to Allah Akim, doing and pushing his word in sincerity and truth worldwide, and a sincere shalom to the elect. I wanted to get into this video real quick, hear what the brothers were saying here on their live.
And Esau Edom, so we thank the Lord for giving us the spirit to understand this truth, and to have a body of believers, the brothers, the sisters, who we can always, confide in and tap in with each other, be edified by these epistles, and we're in a very privileged position as the elder Aram often goes into. We should continue, pray that Yahweh Shema shall keep the spirit on us, put the spirit on us to endure to the end, and we continue to fight the good fight of faith.
So we really see the scriptures popping off the pages and in action, okay? But these other people, they're blind, they can't see it, okay? This is why I labeled it like the brother was going into, we have hope, okay? Because we can actually see, we can actually understand, okay? The Lord gave us the spirit of understanding. Before you get that, the fear of the Lord must be there first. This is why we don't joke around with the name like Nate and all them, Yo Plate Yogurt and all this stuff, telling people, these other camps, telling people you can have sex on the Sabbath. Some other camp was saying you could do it in the butt, you know what I mean? The other camp, bottle girls on the Passover. So we see all these examples, man, okay? That's why we're here in defense for this truth, What does the scripture say right here? Let's get it real quick. Matthew chapter 13 and verse 9. Who have ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you, Salakia, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. You see that? Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. Okay? So I made that video a while back, rejoice that you sing right, okay? And that's a part of knowing these mysteries. But to them, what? It is not given. They're all over the place. Okay? So, these guys, oh yeah, let me get that real quick as well. Matthew chapter 13 and 16. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Right? And we hear what the Spirit is saying onto the churches, man. Okay? These other guys are taking bags, taking deals left, right, and center. Changing up the doctrine, throwing out Paul's writings, talking about John fell out the truth. All types of heresies, man. The heathens can make it, all types of man. But they have their judgment coming, all right, because they rejected the truth. Ever learning, never able to come to the truth, man. Okay. Let me see, what was this? 12, Salakia, 36. 2 Ezra chapter 12 and 36. Thou only hast been meet to know the secret of the highest. Therefore write all these things that thou hast seen in a book, and hide them, and teach them to the wise of the people, whose hearts, meaning your mind, thou knowest may comprehend and keep these secrets. Okay? Comprehend. These other camps, they're the people in their congregation, they can't comprehend anything unless their leader tells them or breaks it down for them. Scriptures tell you to study to show thyself approved, man. Scriptures also talk about, because the brothers in Trinidad were talking about that you got work to eat. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Don't let these guys, fling something out there and you captivated by the man instead of by the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, right? This is why we have hope. This is why we thank Yahweh Shem Yahushai every day. Thawadi Yahweh Shem Yahushai, no cast your spirit from us, because we could see, we could hear, and we could see. The doctrine that's coming out their mouth, terrible. Okay, terrible example. All right. And yeah, they have no understanding. All right, let's get this real quick. Proverbs chapter 3 and 13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. Like I said, when you go back here to Proverbs chapter 1 and 7, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. They're going after their own way, doing their own thing. Okay? So happy is the man that findeth wisdom and the man that getteth understanding, because like the brother Barah, same down in Trinidad there, one time I was saying something about cleaning the side of my house. And I said, these people don't understand what I'm doing this for, you know? And at the end he said, brother, you can't teach understanding. Either the Most High giveth and they understand, or that's it, you know? And it's 100% true. Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 7, wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Okay? And you got to experience things. This is why the Lord is sending us through things. Okay? Sends us through these punishments with his word. The word guides us, man. The spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshai guides us. And we just build and build and building. Like the brothers are going into forged steel. Okay? It's made hardened, right? So it can withstand what a regular, you know, sword or whatever it may be, hammer, right? But if it's forged steel, that shit is hard as fuck. Okay, and this is what the Lord is doing to us through experience, right? Bring us through that fire. So anyways, going back into Baruch chapter 4, real quick. Going back into having it, understanding Baruch chapter 4 and verse 3, give not thy honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee, to a strange nation. O Israel, happy are we, for the things that are pleasing to Yahweh are made known unto us. Okay? But guess what? In this time it's only made known to the elect. Okay? The elect are the ones who are actually gonna, you know, buckle up, you know, actually put their hand in the field, dig that dirt. They're gonna put the work in. The rest, we already know. Itching ears, going after different philosophies, selling out, right? For the bag, right? Well, unto us, hey, happy are we, because we know the things that please Yahweh Shem Yahshai. And a lot of these guys, what they call us, FBI, was the Hebrews chapter 11 talk about. You know, that faith, without that faith, it's impossible to please him. Okay? And yeah, let's get this real quick, because we have hope. We trust in Yahweh Shem Yahshai. All right? We don't trust in uncertain riches. We don't trust in this man. Okay? We don't trust in the system, but we trust in our power. Daniel chapter 3 and verse 28. Then Nebuchadnezzar spake and said, blessed be the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who have sent his angel and delivered his servants that trusted in him. That's the main point. And have changed the king's word and yielded their bodies, that they might not serve nor worship any god except their own. So Tawadi Yahweh Shem Yahshai for not perverting our minds, that we may pervert the scriptures and, you know, or be like these other Israelites who are serving other gods out there too as well. But the main point here is that they were delivered. His servants were delivered that trusted in him. Okay? And we're trusting in Yahweh Shem Yahshai, no matter what we got to go through. Because we could see, okay? We could clearly see what time we're in. We could clearly understand what time we're in. Okay? Yep, let me get this real quick. Hebrews, and lambing off of Daniel chapter 3 and 28, trusted in, you know, his servants that trusted in him. Let's go to Hebrews chapter 10 and 39. But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul. See, they believed and their souls were saved. Much like us, we believe, we understand, and Lord will that Yahweh Shem Yahshai keep us in there onto the end, and that we don't switch up, you know what I mean? That we continue in this 100% truth onto that day of destruction, man. And Lord's will, we be those, you know, the hopeful, or Salaki, we be those elect, okay, that shall be saved. So yeah, I just wanted to go into this real quick. What the brother was saying there was, play it again. That's the point right there.
You know, and to have
We're in
a
a
body
very
of believers,
privileged
brothers
position,
and sisters,
okay? Because the
you know,
rest
who
of
we
them,
can
they don't have
always,
it,
you know,
okay?
confide in and tap
Continuing.
in with each other, be edified by these epistles, you know, and we're in a very
Yep,
privileged position as the elder Aaron
that's right. We gotta continue to pray to Yahweh Shem Shai that He keep His
goes
spirit
into.
on us, man.
You know, we should
Okay, that
continue, you
we
know,
may,
pray
be
that
saved
Yahweh
at the end
Shemashah keep the
and
spirit
get
on us,
salvation.
put the spirit on us
So I
to
just
endure
wanted to
to
do this
the
little
end,
lesson.
and we
We have
continue to
hope,
fight the good fight of faith.
we understand, we see Matthew chapter 13 and 16. Okay, so with that, all praises, all honor, all glory be unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Green Millstone that rule well. Peace, salutation to all Akim doing and pushing this word in sincerity and truth worldwide, and a sincere shalom to the elect. I hope you are edified, Lord willing, to the next time. Abad Babam. Shalom Akim, shalom, shalom.